The thing is, Adam something doesn't really have anything substantive to say to respond to, so there's not really much of a point to going to his channel. What I will do, though, is something that I was going to do anyway, which is talk about his idea of what the left is. So, like, you know, I've talked on my channel quite a bit about how it's really weird how liberals insist on proclaiming themselves as being on the left, and he's one of those people. He's just a complete liberal, not barely even a social democrat, supports neoliberalism everywhere, blah, blah, blah. And for some reason, he seems to believe that he's on the left. I don't know why. I don't know how that possibly came about. Like, I wouldn't care if these people just accurately describe their politics. He's a centrist liberal. That's it. But he insists on saying that he's on the left. And this results in some of the most ridiculous shit you'll ever see. Aside from the whole supporting NATO is leftism thing, like, this is from his Discord. And he got angry that some people were saying that, like, getting angry at people for using N-words and stuff and other slurs. So he went on this massive diatribe in his Discord, and he said, multiple people reached out to me regarding the use of slurs, saying how they disagree with me, even writing words. Oh, they disagree with him, not other people, him alone, writing words like the N-words, the F slur, and the R slur. As written above, contextual use is allowed. And then he goes on to expand upon that, far beyond that. Otherwise, please consider how this word policing reflects on the movement in general. Please consider how not using slurs reflects on you in general. I think it reflects on you pretty fucking well. What the fuck? This guy thinks he's a leftist? I mean, don't use racial slurs is a pretty fucking basic and easy bar. Like, what the fuck? My content is aimed at pulling people left. No, it's not. It's liberalism. It's centrist liberalism. By presenting the very real problems we have in our world and offering intuitive, common sense leftist solutions. No. The very notion of common sense is a centrist one. It's a status quo one. None of the solutions that you offer have anything to do with leftism at all. And what the fuck? Intuitive, common sense solutions? Like saying the N-word is fine? What the fuck? Now imagine someone getting pulled away from the right by me and then coming to my Discord server to discover more, only to first be forced to learn a laundry list of words they cannot use. Oh shit, what if someone goes from the right to the left and they're like, I want to say the N-word. I really want to say the N-word. Yeah, like, imagine how that reflects on them. This is like such fucking idiotic fucking internet personality brain. It's unreal. Dude, no one is converted to the left and then it's like, shit, I really want to use the N-word. You're not converting anyone to the left. You're an internet content creator. People are changing their consumption habits maybe, but you're not converting anyone. And if they insist on using the fucking N-word, then fuck off. Don't be a racist. Don't use racial slurs. Pretty fucking basic leftist stuff here. They're not converted if they can't fucking get over that hill. Are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, what will they think of leftism in general after an experience like that? Dude, I don't care what right-wing racists who love to use slurs think about leftism in general. They are literally our opponents. Why should we have to appeal to them? Like, I don't understand this. I don't fucking see people on the right being like, hey guys, we should regulate our speech here because what will the left think about this? No one says that. Like, what this sort of shit does is trying to make the left more right-wing. That's what this is. That's what the purpose of this is. That's what the outcome of this is. That's the only explanation for this is. He wants what left is to be more right-wing, essentially moving the Overton window further to the right and just eliminating anything resembling leftism. What will they think of leftism in general after an experience like that? Hey bud, if you go from being a right-winger to a left-winger, the least that should be expected of you is that you stop doing right-wing racism, okay? Pretty fucking simple. And using fucking anti-LGBT slurs. And the next one, like, please, for the love of the gods, man, were you educated by fantasy video games? For the love of the gods, do not gatekeep. Gatekeeping! Don't use slurs! Gatekeeping! These people think that gatekeeping is like having any like remote modicum of an actual left belief. That's gatekeeping apparently. Unfucking believable. Gatekeeping is when like you don't want people to like use fucking slurs. Gatekeeping. Like every instance of leftist gatekeeping only strengthens the far right. And if things go far enough, the only place where leftists will be to discuss ideas will be in line to the gas chamber. What the fuck? If we don't let them use slurs, it's a slippery slope to the gas chambers. You know what I think strengthens the far right? Trying to make it so that leftism functionally doesn't exist because you're basically saying that having left positions like I'm against racism and homophobia is bad. Jesus Christ. This guy is absolutely insane. These people who are like just straight up, honestly, he's a right-winger here. He's just a right-winger. And he's calling himself a leftist. It's unfucking believable. I don't understand, how did the word left come to be so meaningless in online internet circles like this? What happened? Things weren't really like this a few years ago. Like, content creators have ruined any possibility that like the online so-called left could be used for anything positive at all. Like, shit like this is just definitive proof that doesn't exist anymore. This is ridiculous. Taking an ideology, proclaiming yourself to be of that ideology, and then not actually having the politics of anything remotely resembling that ideology at all, and actively trying to promote the notion that anyone who also doesn't share anything remotely resembling left politics should also be considered a leftist for some reason. Such a basic tenet of fucking leftism is, hey, don't use the most heinous racial, homophobic slurs, etc. in existence. Don't be a racist, basically. That's pretty simple stuff. It's not hard to say. It's actually easier to type N-word than it is to type the actual N-word itself. Like the euphemism that it is the real word. Give me a fucking break. There's no fucking excuse for it other than, I just really want to use a fucking racial slur. Like, what a joke. Gatekeeping. I hate it when you gatekeep fucking disgusting, heinous racists from being leftists. Oh, this is such gatekeeping. Like, what's next? Are we going to gatekeep people who like think that soccer is tennis from the tennis community? Like, this is like reverse fucking acceptance. Like, you need to accept the most heinous fucking right-wingers as leftists for some reason, or else. No, we don't. They can fuck right off to the far right, unless they actually adopt actual leftist views. Thank you very much. I'm fine with that. And if you're not fine with that, well, you're not a leftist. You just want to make what is considered left more right. It's that simple. These people are fucking stupid. Adam Something is so fucking dumb that someone this fucking stupid has a platform where we're supposed to care about what he has to say about anything. As I've said before, it's such a great announcement of algorithmically chosen punditry. There you go. What a fucking joke.